What's happening, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays. You can find me over on Twitter at Plus Money Honey. It's time for another NBA Total Chaos, and this one should be a humdinger. I've got these two experts from the Picks and Parlays site here to battle it out. I've got 5 NBA games that are happening on Wednesday, January the 4th. They're going to tell me if these games are going over or under the total. So this is kind of exciting because Tim Earl, you have been number one in the NBA over at picksandparlays.net. You're number one for yesterday, number one over the last 7 days. Earl Sports Bets is up about $2,000 right now, but Terry Edelman's actually the champ in NBA Total Chaos. How do you feel about this, Tim? You got to defend your NBA honor right now.
I mean, the leaderboard says it all, so we're good.
So there's that. Tim Earl, you do have a record on Total Chaos. You're 54, 56, and 3. People, if you're looking for his premium plays, head over to picksandparlays.net. We're going to use that promo code NFL to save 20%. Or you could get Terry Edelman's premium plays. Terry Edelman on Chaos. You are 55, 54, and 3. You're the champ. How's it feel to take on Tim?
Hey, I'm excited. For sure. As soon as the opportunity arose, I'm like, yes, I am 100% in. I am ready for this. So
let's go. And Terry Edelman's no joke either. He's number 5 on our hottest cappers list. You made $700 in the last 7 days betting with Terry. So here's an idea. Get both of their packages, put them both into the picksandparlays.net shopping cart, and then use the promo code NFL. It'll save you 20% off of both of their premium plays. Before we get started, if everyone could just hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell, that would be awesome. Also, don't forget about my Caesars promo. It's up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet for all new accounts. You just got to use my promo code Woodful after you download the app. All right. Okay, let's get this party started. Terry Edelman, you're the champ, so you're going to go first. You know how this works. Rockets are at the Pelicans, 229.5 points. Is it going over or under the total?
All right. I actually thought it had a different game that I thought we were starting with, but that's totally fine. I'm going with the under on this one. Yeah. Between these two teams. And I will get it up here.
I'm sorry. I had you on Trailblazers, didn't I? My bad.
Yeah. I had the Portland game written down first, but that's my bad. But so I was looking at that one first. But yeah, the under. I like this one under. Houston obviously is horrible. They're a bad team, but they don't really have a strong offense. New Orleans obviously has some injuries right now that I think is going to affect them. I think it's going to be a slower pace type of game. So I like the under in this one.
All right, Tim, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, we'll go against each other pretty much right off the rip, I guess. I'm going to go over because, Houston's not really good offensively, but they're not good defensively. And I think New Orleans can put up enough to really do it. New Orleans does a lot better at home than they do on the road, and they're the 3rd highest scoring team in the league. They've gone over in 3 out of their last 4, and they've been putting up points against some good teams. So I do think that this one will find its way over. This is a good spot to smash New Orleans as well. I feel like New Orleans is going to be able to put up about $1.25, $1.30 by themselves.
All right, so there we have it. Right off the rip, we disagree. We're moving into Rip City. It's the Trailblazers at the Timberwolves, 229.5. Same number, Tim. Do we have the same result? What do you think?
I'm gonna take this one over too. This is a Minnesota team that's been going towards the over lately. They've gone over in 5 out of their last 6 games. Portland, they've gone under in 4 out of their last 5. They went over their last game, finally putting some points up the board. It was against Detroit. They put up 135, but this is a Minnesota team that's playing a little bit more higher tempo, especially without their big guys in there. In terms of Karl-Anthony Towns, like tall guys, so less defense. So I'm going to take this one over.
You know, like the tall guys, Terry.
Yeah, big guys can go in terms of like they're big players, but the tall guys.
Like not the overeaters, not those big guys? Okay.
No.
All right, Terry, over or under?
We agree on this one. Both meetings between the teams has gone over so far this year. Looking at it, Portland's more of an over team. They did have a few games recently that went under, but previous to that, they were a heavy over team. I think this one could possibly be close. This one might be a little bit of a sweat, but I think it goes over. I like the over in this one.
All right, keep me rolling with the Pistons and the Warriors. It's a 233.5, Terry.
Yeah, I'm going right back to the over in this one as well. When these two teams faced each other not too long ago, it went over. There's a bit of a revenge angle here for Golden State, who's playing better. Their last 5 games are on a winning streak here.
Yeah.
So I like them to score points. I like both teams to score points. I think this one will be a higher scoring game.
Timothy?
Yeah, I'm on the over as well. Golden State, no Curry, no problem. They've been actually playing a lot better without Curry. As crazy as that sounds, they are still the 5th highest scoring team in the NBA. And the big thing with an over, these two teams are bottom 5 in terms of defensive points allowed per game. You're going to get Detroit that's going to be able to score a little bit off of them. Once again, I have a lot stronger of a play on the Warriors because you see the Warriors at home, 17-2 at home. They win at home. They fade them on the road. They play a lot better at home. They score a lot more at home. This one's going over the total.
All right. What about the Hawks at the Kings? It's a 244.
It's scary, but I'm going under. This is just way too high of a total. I know these two teams are higher scoring teams and higher paced teams, but when it comes to it, this is just way too high of a total. Whenever I see a total this high, it's like looking at a 204, 205. I know there was a couple of those last year, and you just took them over because those are just way too low. 244, you have to get 123 points each from each team. I don't know. I'm going to take this one under, especially we just saw Atlanta go to double overtime with Golden State the other day, and that one obviously finished at like $180. A lot of people are going to look at that. No, we're going to take this one under.
All right, there you have it. What do you think, Terry?
Yeah, the total, I agree with Tim, is too high in this one. If you do look at it, though, both these teams have been going over in their last few games. Even Sacramento against Utah and Denver, both those games went over. But when these two teams faced each other in Atlanta earlier on, the Hawks won 115-106. So that's quite a bit lower than this total. And I think, like Tim says, the teams facing each other, Golden State and Atlanta going to double overtime. As long as they don't go to overtime in this one, which I don't think will be an issue, I think this one will stay under.
All right, last one for the round. It's the Heat at the Lakers. It's a 227.5.
Right back to an under. I'm going under in this one as well. These two teams faced each other already. It went under. The Heat are more of an under team. The Lakers can be kind of in between. Sometimes they'll go over, sometimes they'll go under lately. So they're a bit of a harder team to read. But Miami will push this game under. So I'm relying on the Heat to keep this one under.
All right, Tim, your thoughts?
Yeah, the Lakers are a mixed bag. I like how you put that one. Because you don't know. They're either going to shoot 70% from the field or 20%. You don't know which Lakers you're going to get. You do know what you're going to get from the Heat, though. And that is the worst scoring team in the league and a top 3 defense. I'm taking this one under. 227.5 is way too high for a Heat game. I just don't see this one being able to go over this total. I know Lakers, if it goes over, it's because the Lakers have one of those 70% shooting nights. I don't see that happening. I'll take it under.
They are at home in a prime time, but still, yeah.
They're always
Lakers
on prime
do
time.
Lakers
Everybody
things.
loves the Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers do Lakers things. That's what Lakers do. All right. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on NBA Total Chaos. Remember, if you're looking for the premium plays out of either one or both of these expert handicappers from picksandparlays.net, then go to picksandparlays.net. Click on their names and use that promo code NFL. It'll save you 20% off whatever you buy from the site. Also, don't forget to like, sub, and ring the bell for notification. They both got their own shows on every single day. You want to check out all the free picks that we have to offer here at picksandparlays.net. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And like I always say, may the best capper win. Bye, guys.